Lep pozdrav z moje strani. Generalu Gorencu bi še enkrat javno izrekel dobrodošlico v Republiki Sloveniji, kjer so njegove korenine. Veseli me in kot seveda Slovenc sem ponosen, da ima general slovenskega rodu tako pomembno in pa visoko mesto, in to ne samo v ameriški vojski, ampak seveda tudi v zavezništvu, katerega del je tudi Republika Slovenija. Zavezništvo v resnici sega daleč v zgodovino. Še posebej se je izkazalo v času druge svetovne vojne, ko smo bili zavezniki v boju proti nacifašizmu, ker je general Gorenc pilot. Sva se dotaknila tudi sodelovanja slovenskih partizanov pri reševanju sestreljenih ameriških pilotov. Teh je bilo okoli 800 v času druge svetovne vojne, ki jih je okupator sestrelil nad slovenskim ozemljem. V ta namen se, kot veste, z Združenimi državami Amerike dogovarjamo o postavitvi primernega obeležja, ki bi bilo pomnik plemenitim zgodovinskim dogodkom in seveda našega zavezništva v drugi svetovni vojni, ki traja še danes. Največ pozornosti na današnjem srečanju sva namenila vprašanjem seveda povezanim z delovanjem zavezništva in pa prispevku Slovenije v okviru zavezništva. Seveda sva del pogovora namenila tudi sodelovanju med Slovenijo in Združenimi državami Amerike, predvsem na obrambnem področju, ki je že vrsto let odlično. Kot veste, še posebej intenzivno sodelujemo z nacionalno gardo Kolorada, s katero smo meseca maja letos praznovali 20. obletnico sodelovanja in s katerimi pripadniki Colorado National Guarda sodelujemo tudi pri mentoriranju in usposabljanju pripadnikov afganistanske nacionalne armade v okviru operacije ISAF v Afganistanu. Ko govorimo o ISAF-u oziroma post-ISAF-u, sva nekaj besed namenila tudi razmišljanju o prihodnosti in vlogi zavezništva v Afganistanu, seveda v obdobju po letu 2014. Generalu Gorencu sem povedal, da v nedeljo odhajam na uradni obisk v Združene države Amerike, kjer se bom srečal z obrambnim ministrom oziroma ameriškim kolegom Chuckom Hagelom v Washingtonu in pa v New Yorku na sedežu Združenih narodov z generalnim sekretarjem Ban Ki-moonom, in seveda velik del pogovorov v Združenih državah Amerike bo namenjen sodelovanju Republike Slovenije v mednarodnih operacijah in misijah, ki, kot veste, se v teh kriznih časih kljub vsemu zmanjšujejo, vendar pa Slovenija še vedno ostaja zavezana ciljem mednarodne skupnosti za vzdrževanje miru in varnosti povsod tam, kjer sta ogrožena. Slovenski, in to sem generalu povedal, slovenski strateški interes še vedno ostaja vzdrževanje miru in varnosti ter stabilnosti na Zahodnem Balkanu, zato ohranjamo našo številčno prisotnost zlasti na Kosovu in tudi v Bosni in Hercegovini. S tem v zvezi sem generala seznanil za uspešno izvedenim celostnim regionalnim srečanjem obrambnih ministrov Zahodnega Balkana, ki seveda nakazuje naše prizadevanje za dolgoročno stabilnost v tem delu Evrope.
Hvala lepa. Spoštovani gospod minister, general Gorenc, pozdravljen v Sloveniji. Ta obisk je za nas zelo pomemben z dveh vidikov. Sicer na simbolni ravni, ker imamo slovensko-ameriškega generala na najvišjem položaju tako v zvezi Nato kot ameriškega generala. In predvsem pa to, da mu pokažemo, kje so naše prednosti in kje so še tiste zadeve, ki jih lahko izkoristimo v sodelovanju z zvezo Nato in v bilateralnem sodelovanju z ameriško vojsko. Naše mnenje je, da je slovenska vojska naredila velik napredek na področju usposabljanja in razvijanju nekih specifičnih zmogljivosti, ki jih je pa potrebno nadgraditi, in tukaj potrebujemo sodelovanje partnerjev zvezi Nato in tako tudi bilateralno z ameriško vojsko. Mi bomo v teh dveh dneh poskušali pokazati maksimalno, kar lahko pokažemo, in mislim, da imamo nekaj za pokazati in verjamem, da bomo uspeli tudi razviti programe in sodelovanje, ker bomo boljši tako mi Slovenci, kot pa tudi, da bomo lažje prispevali k zvezi Nato in k zavezništvu. Tako da res si obetamo kar nekaj iz tega obiska in verjamem, da bomo na koncu vsi zadovoljni naredili načrte za prihodnje sodelovanje.
I'm going to choose to speak English because your English is better than my Slovenian. So I'm thrilled to be here today and to begin a visit of the country where I was born. Obviously, I'm an American, but I'm a Slovenian by heritage, and I'm proud to be here to discuss many matters of mutual interest. I have three commands that I command. I command the U.S. Air Forces in Europe, U.S. Air Forces in Africa, and I'm also the NATO Air Command commander. And every day I have the privilege of discussing relevant issues on a bilateral basis with the Slovenians, and then certainly inside the NATO operations. And I'm proud to be here today. Thank you very much. I've actually been here twice before. It's been a long time since I've been here last time, but I feel every time I come back, I feel a real connection because, as I mentioned, I grew up in a Slovenian community in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. There's a large Slovenian community there, and everything I knew when I was growing up was Slovenian. We went to the Slovenian church, St. John the Evangelist, on 9th and Mineral Street, and every Sunday we went to Triglav Park, where many Slovenians had a cottage, and there was a little lake, and on the lake there was a little island, and on the island was a little replica of the chapel in Lake Bled. You know, so I feel like I'm very familiar with everything. But most importantly, I think that every time I come back, I feel like, you know, that we share the same common values, the same goals that for the world. That's why Slovenia has become a NATO member, and as the commander of one of the elements of NATO, the NATO alliance is the greatest alliance of all time. There are 90,000 NATO troops out there doing real-world missions as we speak. Yesterday there was a contingent of 6,000 NATO partners that finished up an exercise for the certification of the NATO response force. And so it's great to be back here to watch and to talk about some of the challenges of a smaller member of NATO, but certainly a very important member.
Is there any possibility that you say a sentence or two in Slovenian?
A stanza or two?
One sentence or two in Slovenian.
I'm not even going to go there. I'm telling you. No.
How do you see the contribution of Slovenia?
Well, I mean, the most important thing about NATO is the fact that on the military side is that we move forward to develop tactics, techniques, procedures that are standardized that will allow for the rapid implementation of a force that is credible. And because it's credible, because it has capability, it's able to deter conflict. As far as the contributions of Slovenia, we talked about it specifically. The efforts with the Joint Terminal Air Controller activity and the training that has been available in the exercises that you provide here are essentially the final link of command and control that allows you to deliver precise combat power from the air. So the fact that a little Air Force like this has taken on that normal, that very important final link of the command and control to deliver precise combat power is significant because of that understanding of the last link, you have an expansion and a knowledge of the entire command and control system. I've also visited Papa Hungary multiple times, and I've seen, you know, the Slovenians inside of that memorandum of understanding organization and the ability of developing a strategic airlift capability inside of that group. And so the contributions and the use of a very small Air Force, developing capabilities in those areas while forming the a significant capability in K4 and of course in ISAF and potentially in resolute support. I'll say it this way: for a little Air Force, you're punching way above your weight. So it's impressive to see.
Hvala lepa. Thank you very much.
Yeah, hvala lepa. Thank you very much.